Texas.
H-Town.
It's Sway in the morning on Shade 45.
Many times, man, I've introduced this man so many times. I'm at a loss of words, Heather B, believe it or not.
Wow.
I'm at a loss of words, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sway in the Morning show. I want to introduce a good friend of mine. We go way back from Northern California area. You had a lot more hair back in the day. Not so much now.
Not at all.
But he ain't lose no wisdom when he lost his hair. That's a beautiful thing. Ladies and gentlemen, H-Town, give it up for Sway, y'all.
Hey. If there was ever an international representative of this that personifies what this culture was all about, it wouldn't be a person that came up necessarily in New York, although there are those that I think a few maybe that could fit in this category, or Cali, or anywhere else in the world other than Texas. I love what this man has done with his career. You know, the connection he's made with his community, with this state of Texas, and how he's represented this brand far and beyond. I don't know if there's somebody that's... No, really, I don't know if there's anybody that's more respected. You're respected on the level of some of the legendary dudes that have come throughout our time. You know, you're different era, but the Melly Mel's, the Big Daddy Kanes, the Rakims, you move it up, the Jay-Z's, the Nas, the Pacs, the Biggies. In my opinion, you're right alongside of these guys. You're in that column. Yeah, you know, and
that's high praise.
Yeah, man, that's what it is, man.
That's
I said it. That's what it is, and I know.
I'm humble, man. You giving me too much, man.
No, I'm not, Bun.
Because I'm only who the people make me. So if I'm great, that's because I got great people here.
Exactly.
Me and love me. That's all that is.
And
you know, if you ain't shit, it's because you got a bunch of people that ain't shit around you.
Exactly.
And if you're doing something, that means because you got good people that's about something around you. I'm just a reflection of the people that back me up and support me and hold me down. That's all that is.
Well, these people right here, man, if you love them.
Yeah, we got a room full of them right here.
They right here, man, if you love them.
I'm the shit because we the shit. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like you the shit too, man. Give it up for Bun B.
Bun B, baby.
All right, man. Bun, we're in Houston. So one of the first times I came to Houston, you was my tour guide. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
And you took me to a lot of the places to see.
I picked you up in the truck and we rode around.
And we rode around. I saw Houston like I never saw before. I always tell this story.
Music.
The first time I ever heard Jeezy was from Bun B.
Oh, wow.
And Bun said, Sway, you got to know who this dude is. So I was like, word, he's that good? And you start playing me.
And it was a different approach to hip-hop, and I really wanted to see Sway's take on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew it wasn't how people normally approach music. His thing was more personality and character and really trying to stress his situation. So he didn't come through the normal channels that most MCs come up through. But he spoke to the struggle in a way that I didn't think anybody was speaking at the time. And Sway is a good barometer of who can bring life and energy and who's going to kind of be around for a while. Sway and Tech have always been, had good barometers on that. So I hear some new shit. I think it's live. I run it by the people I think know what they talking about.
Yeah, and it certainly was live, man.
I see you, Trill.
So let me ask you this, Bun. Who are like some of the artists that are coming out of Houston now? You feel that similar way that you felt about Jeezy then?
I think it's a lot of things. I mean, if you look at hip-hop right now, you hear everybody saying sauce. That comes from Houston. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of vernacular that originates from this city, the styrofoam cups, the syrup, the chop the screw sound. People have always looked to what we do for, I guess, validity in the scene. Like, sit here and start know something. You've been somewhere. You've seen some things. So, it's a lot of great artists. I don't want to sit here and start naming names because if I leave somebody out, they're going to say the OG ain't cut for me.
Right.
But Houston will always be the litmus test for what's cool and what's hip. Like, we set the trends. We, over the last 10 to 15 years, everything that's been popular about not just rap and hip-hop, but, the culture itself, everything about it, we've been the direction. We've been, people be like, okay, we're going to come through looking like that. People will think at least we know what we're talking about, And that's a beautiful thing. They say imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
Yeah.
So on behalf of the H-Town rap scene, we're flattered.
You're welcome. this has been a real tumultuous political climate in recent years. As you know, Bun B is a professor.
Right.
You know, and I'm wondering, what is it that you would tell your students, or how would you parallel what, you know, these times to what you teach in music theory and what you teach in class right now? How do you address these times to your students?
Well, it's different because you got to think. I teach at Rice University, which is a private university. It comes with a high tuition. So I would imagine that 55 to 65% of my students probably come from households that voted for Trump.
Yeah.
You know, but they're in my class because they want to understand about different cultures in life. That's a big point for people that's in my class.
Right.
They take my class because they want to know more about the world that they live in. You know, and a lot of these kids have had like a boxed-in kind of view of what's going on in the world, and we try to open them up to that. That's the whole point of my class, is to give people alternative ways of even looking at the world that they live in. But I would tell them, you know, to just stay connected. Don't let that, you know, my class is very multicultural. So you have kids of every race, every religion in my class. And they're going to, you know, you're going to make friends with your classmates if you have no reason to not make friends. So I would just ask them to not let this political situation be something that draws hard lines in the sands. It's okay to not agree and to debate, but don't let it draw hard lines in the sand. Everybody ain't gonna like everybody. I don't like most of the shit, how most people, I tell you know, but I don't let that affect what I got to do to get my shit together, you know? And I tell everybody, don't get it twisted. Hillary Clinton, you know, was not finna come to the hood and save everybody and give everybody a bunch of jobs and money and shit like that. No elected official in government has ever given black people anything. Black people have had to fight for every right that we have in this country. They didn't give us the right to vote. We had to fight for the right to vote. We had to fight for employment. We had to fight for equal rights and civil rights. They ain't never gave us nothing. And to be quite frank, I don't expect them to ever give us anything. That's not the mentality to have in this world, to think that if you sit back long enough, you push the right button in the box, that the whole world is going to open up. That's not a way to even move around. I'm realistic. Get your ass up in the morning, go to work. Make sure you stay prayed up. Quit being concerned about what's on the TV anyway, because you can't do shit about that. You can't do nothing about what's going on in the White House or nothing like that until we start electing local people on the city council level that become a state representative, become a judge, become a senator, and then they'll become president, you know? So if you see something wrong in the city and you don't like the people that's out there, run for office. A goddamn reality TV show star one president. You can get on city council if you work hard enough. Shit.
Bun B, ladies and gentlemen. Would you ever consider running for office? Would you ever consider running for office?
No. I think my job is to corral the people and point them in the right direction. I think there's a lot of other people that are devoting more of their time and more of their energy to really understand the intricacies of the political system that can take advantage of it better than I can. I'm a rapper. Just because I get on TV and I argue with doctors and professors and people like that, that don't mean that I'm smarter than the average politician. But I know some shit they don't. They know some shit I don't. I'm in my field. I'm in my zone. I know where my power is the strongest. I know where my influence is the strongest, and then it's behind the scenes. I spent 25 years being a king. I'd rather be a king maker because everybody want to kill a king.
Yeah. Bun B, game. That's a game moment right there, Heather B. We got Dell on the line from Detroit. Dell, can you hear me?
Dell?
And Steve? What's your question, Dell? I don't think he can hear me. Oh, hit that.
Hold on.
Dell, you there? Dell, you there? Dell, you there? All right, let's take it back. Bun B, you just handed me a bunch of hats, right? And, and you're doing
too.
There's some really nice hats that you partnered up with New Era, right?
Yeah. So I've been doing a couple of things with New Eras over the years. The Houston Astros organization actually brought me in to collaborate with New Era to design some hats for them. 2 years ago, it was a big success, and now New Era has picked me to design a hat for every major sports team in Houston. Nobody's ever done that before. I'm the first person to ever do this.
Wow.
So we designed Astros hat, but in Houston, we don't really say Astro. We just say Go Stros, you know what I'm saying?
Go Stros.
So I said, fuck that A, and took that A off of there. So it's just Stros on that. And for my Texas hat, you know, I just put them Bulls on parade inside of that logo.
I see that. I see
and,
that.
I took for the Rockets, I did the same thing, but I wanted to put 610 on it. I wanted to put like 610 and 59 on them so niggas would know what freeway to drive down when you go see these things, but they wouldn't let me do it. The city wouldn't let me do Interstate 610, so I just took their shit off and put Trill OG in there. So, but these are all brand new hats. You can only get them. Today we're selling them at Lids in the Galleria. So I'll be in there personally, selling them, signing them. I'm gonna throw a few away. You know, I'm gonna give some away tonight. And just trying to give back to the city and represent for the city. They're gonna bring a lot of out-of-town people into the city and put them in the mall and put them in these places and get them a bunch of money. So I want to make sure that we had some shit that represented us this weekend, you know. So
tonight you'll be where?
You know, like FUBU, this is for us, by us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there it is. And so tonight you'll be in the mall, Galleria Mall?
Yeah, Galleria Mall today in the Lids store. They got 2 in the Galleria. We're going to be the one downstairs by the ice skating rink. We're going to go ice skating. I'm going to make some cool cups and shit. We're going to have a good time.
All right. Okay.
What time you going to be there? What time?
From 6:30 to 8 o'clock tonight.
I see you doing a party with a good friend of mine. Arguably the best boxer to ever step in the ring, Floyd Mayweather.
That's definitely arguable. But yeah, definitely.
I mean,
the money team is in the building.
He's never lost, you know.
I mean, we're not finna argue that right here.
No, I'm just saying he's never lost.
Look, Ali, that's all I say.
Ali, okay, the greatest.
I tell you, I made a song for my new album. I'm actually working on some new music right now. And I did a song called The Greatest Rapper Alive. I want to be known as the greatest rapper alive, but it's not about being the best lyricist or the best rapper. I want to be known as the rapper that left the most, you know what I'm saying, that contributed the most to the culture and to the people. Because we all going to get some fame. We're going to make a little money, be famous, pull up in some nice valet, you know. We're going to have a good time in this thing, but we got to leave it better than we found it, you know. And that's all I want to do. Because at this point, I don't even, you know, I'm not doing this for money. Shit I'm going to make probably not going to play on the radio.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to be the biggest album on sale and all of that shit, but it's going to mean something. And that's what UGK, we always wanted to make some songs and music that meant something. That shit just happened to sell, you know, but that was never the thing. We just wanted to make sure we represented Port Arthur to the fullest, represented Texas to the fullest, and the South to the fullest.
Yeah.
And eventually people caught on and supported it and bought the shit, but we never knew we was going to get rich. We didn't know when we first started, because I'm an old nigga. I started rapping a long time ago. And rappers wasn't really even getting money like that, but they was putting their city on.
Yeah.
And that's all we wanted to do was put the city on, and it just so happened the shit caught on and people started feeling that shit outside of the city because the world is a ghetto, you know? And if you talk about the real shit that's happening to real people every day, it's going to connect because people going through more bullshit than they are good shit, unfortunately, every day. But it's how you cope with the bullshit that help you enjoy the good shit more, you know?
Bun B, ladies and gentlemen. Houston, give it up for Bun B.
No doubt.
You can see him tonight at the mall. Pop-up shop, right? At is it called Lit?
Liz,
okay. And then the Mayweather party is Saturday?
Yeah, that's Saturday. That's going to be at House of Darion.
Okay, all right.
So they doing House of Darion got like an event center for the concerts, and then they got like a mansion on there too, so it's going to be a mansion party and a concert. So we're going to be balling out in the mansion, drinking. We're going to have tables and sections in there, and we're going to have other sections in the concert, because I think on Saturday it's me and Future. You and Future Saturday, all right? Bun B, man. Hey, you guys give it up for Bun B. Bun, thank you for coming through. Man, thank y'all for coming. You're in my conversation. I appreciate y'all for coming to Houston. No doubt, man, I love coming to Houston, man. And then y'all let the whole city come up and get love. It's a beautiful thing, man. Y'all could have brought up other football players and shit in here, man. Y'all let the rappers talk. This is a rap show. Let the goddamn rappers talk. Yeah, that's what we doing. Bun B, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Bun B. All right, who we got up next? We got Sosa Man and Sauce Twins are coming up next. No, just Sosa coming up. Okay, Sosa coming up next. He got enough sauce. He got enough sauce. He's dripping with sauce. Look at him, man. I gotta commend this young man. He sat up for hours being patient. I commend him. He's up next. You want to talk with him? 888-742-3345. It's Bun B.
It's Sway in the morning, only
on Shade 45.
Kilo.